Hi, I'm Dave Mulligan. My job allows me to travel all over the world. I've seen some amazing sights and visited some wonderful cities. Today, we're going to turn our attention north to Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada to be exact. Come on, let's get started. You're going to love this, I promise. In the next half hour, we'll tell you about some of the incredible adventures awaiting you when you visit this city with our special guest, Simon Ratcliffe, a passionate Vancouver local who knows the city intimately. He'll help us plan the perfect Vancouver vacation. Plus, later in the show, we'll tell you about an awesome offer commemorating the city's 125th birthday to anyone booking a Vancouver getaway and how to get it. You know something? People that travel a lot tend to use really syrupy, sappy language when they describe where they've been. Phrases like, "it was magical." But I find that people that visit Vancouver, they can easily sum it up with one simple word: cool. The city's neighborhoods invite visitors and locals to stroll colorful sidewalks and savor spectacular settings. It is an urban hotspot in the midst of great outdoor adventures because of its close proximity to mountains, ocean, beaches, and lush forest. These elements combined have played a huge part in Vancouver's unique and diverse history. The area appealed to explorers throughout the years, enticing adventurers from across the globe to settle here. But it wasn't until 1858 when the Fraser Gold Rush brought over 25,000 men to nearby New Westminster on the Fraser River that ultimately led to the settlement of Vancouver in 1886. The enclaves that make up Vancouver's neighborhoods can be traced back in history and highlight the roles they played in making this city what it is today. And 125 years later, Vancouver has grown into a bustling metropolis known for its celebration of diversity and community, as exemplified by the variety, frequency, and popularity of its many festivals throughout the year. They celebrate music and the arts, food, wine, and of course, sport. Vancouver really garnered the international spotlight as host to the 2010 Olympic Winter Games. It was the perfect showcase for the city to open their doors to the world and prove that they really know how to throw a party. And the party continues as the city embarks on a year-long celebration marking their 125th birthday. Vancouver really has a lot to offer a diverse crowd. The locals are friendly and love to share their city with visitors. One thing most locals will tell you, you can't miss a visit to the Capilano Suspension Bridge. It's been a must-see for over 122 years. That's almost as long as the city's been around. The suspension bridge is quite simply thrilling, coming in at 230 feet high and 450 feet long. It's an exhilarating adventure that boasts spectacular views. There's even more to see once you've crossed the bridge. Treetops Adventure is 7 suspension bridges, some reaching as high as 100 feet, that take you high above the forest floor for a close encounter with the heart of the forest. The newest attraction, the Cliff Walk, is a narrow cliffside journey on a series of unobtrusive, cantilevered and suspended walkways jutting out from the granite cliff face above the Capilano River. In some sections, glass is all that separates guests from the canyon far below. I invited Simon to join me at Cavallo Point in beautiful Northern California, in an idyllic location on the San Francisco Bay at the foot of the Golden Gate Bridge. So welcome, Simon.
Thank you.
Vancouver is really an incredible oasis, is it not?
It is indeed. I just love it there.
Simon, tell us a bit about the geography of Vancouver and why it's so desirable for visitors.
It's interesting because it's a really, it's a sophisticated urban city, but it's right in the middle of sort of rugged wilderness.
It's as beautiful a city as I've ever seen, and you are basically an ambassador. That's why you're here. Tell us about your Vancouver. What does it mean to you?
My Vancouver. It is sitting right on the edge of the Pacific Ocean. Not unlike San Francisco here. It's a Pacific gateway. So right on the edge of the ocean, We've got a very beautiful climate. Year-round outdoor activities are available to anyone that wants them. You can golf year-round if you're a golfer. You could kayak, as I like to kayak. Pretty much anything that you can do outside, rock climbing, mountain biking, doesn't matter what it is, Vancouver is the place to do it.
What about festivals? What I love about festivals is the root word is festive. And people plan their trips around these festivals. Talk about some of the big ones in and around Vancouver.
There are many, many good, great, fantastic festivals. One of my favorites is the Celebration of Light, which is a competition. Countries come in and they prepare the most incredible firework displays. You can imagine this, beautiful mountains as a backdrop, the ocean, the reflection of these fireworks.
Maybe drink a little wine.
Yeah, great segue. Wine festival. Cherry Blossom Festival in the spring.
Nice.
Push Festival in January. This is a festival where they introduce new acts. It's a performing arts festival. There's a Pride Festival, which has become mainstream in Vancouver. It's the largest parade in Vancouver. So, yeah, you could definitely plan your vacation around a festival in Vancouver, that is for sure.
When we come back, we're going to take a tour that's a little bit of surf and a little bit of turf.
Discover Vancouver Coast and Mountains is brought to you in part by Tours.com.